How many giants are she?
So if she is good in bed, my brother, that's not good news. She has trained for so long under different coaches. Hello. Okay, it's been long we did this Y series, and then I like to announce that it's the reloaded, of course, better. And then everyone who have missed this series, we want to apologize. Too much on the table sometimes. Sometimes you need to just sit back and decide to make it better. And we're back to it, the Y series. We ask the most difficult questions and then we'll give you answers that you will like or you may not like, but it's key. And in today's edition, the question is simple. Why do guys like asking girls about their body count? Now, guys, they want to ask. Girls don't ask the guys. The guys are always asking the girls. Somebody will say, what's body count? Just use your Google and then you will check how many guys you don't sleep with. That's the question. And of course, we want to look into this. So when I come back, I'm going to introduce the show. We've asked some questions on social media. We've gotten some answers. And my team went out to Lechamadi Polytechnic and then they got some few responses and we'd like to throw that out. So watch and then I'll be back.
There's nothing wrong in asking your babe her body count. It's worth examining to know how the partner was before even entering any relationship. And that's the reason you must ask your babe for her body count. If na 16, no whether na for the streets, mo dey run the thing dey go. Mo just dey play on, that's it. That's why.
Well, for me personally, I don't ask. The reason why I don't ask that I believe everybody have a past, and if I'm meeting you right now, I know I pick up from there and meeting you. I start speaking to you. I don't bother. Maybe in the long run, I cannot ask you your past or how many body counts you've had and all of that. But when I meet a girl, I don't start from there. Alright, that's why I don't bother asking. But in the long run, I'm probably asked.
Both guys actually need to ask girls, for the body count in order for them to be sure. I don't know, yeah, of what the relationship part they are going through. I don't know.
My reasons actually was to know the kind of girl that she is. You understand? To know if I'm going to the right path or not. You understand? I know how these guys they be now. So that's actually the point. Nothing more, nothing less. At times, out of curiosity, we would like to babe, what's up now? And again, I don't think it's necessary. But at times we just ask one or two things, not dive into the main substance, just to out of a conversation. I don't think it's all that necessary for you to ask the girl how many giants are she, how many giants are she. Because even me as a giant, I can't tell you number of years I don't know how many number of years I have. Sometimes I do see them, they will pass, I don't know them, but they will recognize me because maybe because I'm cute, or maybe because my cute was so sweet.
Yes. When you ask students question, you hear a lot. See the other guy with plenty F1. We bold. That's when they tell you I don't do. So okay for whatever reason, and I like the fact that some people are opening up. I will do it. I will not. It's necessary. It's not necessary. And we took the same questions on my page on social media. Would like you to follow my page on social media. You see it on the screen. You'll get a lot more to learn from my page, to be entertained. But right now we'll talk about why. So that when we drop the next question, you'll be able to participate. From Augustus Nasty, yes, yeah, but it's very important, sir. Psychologists are proving that it will be very difficult for a girl with so many body count to stay with one man and build a home. So more I go ask no verse. I asked this question, I said drop the psychologist asked number. They don't still drop the psychologist number. I really want to ask. And then somebody say, I remember when the strangers said the same thing, and my friend Duake Abiola Bolo asked him a question and was talking about it's important to ask. And Duake said, what if the girls lie? Because sometimes these people they lie too. Yes, this Moses, my girl, is a very disgusting question, but I think it's a safety measures for them. Somebody will not tell them, Madam, you will tell me or not. It's a very simple thing from Raymond. James Lawrence said, what about men? Why is it very important to know that of women and not men? What is good for the men is also good for the women. I have said this same thing over and over again. Why is it very important for men to know girls' body count, women body count. How many people have you slept with? And it's not important for the woman to know. And I've asked this over and over again. And then Chi Jeku Wobodo said, I don't care about your body count. If you like, sleep with one kid before I marry. And that's his point. He's making his point. Anthony Okudili Frank said it will be difficult to satisfy a woman who have slept with so many men. Who told you? It's an assumption that works from the mind. And I asked this question. I remember replying and I said, so knowing their body count is very important. I said, it does sound okay to ask such questions, but it's important you find out one way or the other to avoid training children that are not yours. This is point. Because whether the girl get too many body count, if you go do something, but it's not the same thing. The body count is basically how many people have you done things with. But I think that a woman that is actually counting how many people don't sleep with, you get that sound for here, I beg. Meshak Akpobori said the question doesn't make sense. Even social workers finally they marry pastors. Then why asking? Even the girls you call harlot and prostitute, some of them go out marry great men, good men, and everything. Now this is the answer I've been looking for from my friend Wonari George, my in-law himself. I call him, and then this is very important. I asked, and he said this. So Ronaldo and Lionel Messi didn't wake up one day and became world best players. They trained so long. So if she is good in bed, my brother, that's not good news. She has trained for so long under different coaches. So because most times when the guys hear this, what's your body count questions, but I think saying faithfulness. You just want to tell the guys, this is your body count. So the guy will think, oh, she's sincere. Yeah, she just tell me the number of people. She does slept with 30, 40, 50 people. But they take the answer. They are not matured enough to handle your response. They take the answer and they start to look at you one kind. Be wise. Then Itofa Daniel said, it's not necessary. Trust me. What if she told you and you can't handle the shock? In this case, I rather let the sleeping dog lie. Simple. There's a whole lot of comment. I can go on and read and read and read. But when I come back, I just drop my opinion. They're good. So welcome back. A very quick one, and then we'll just call it a day here. And to most of the guys asking you about your body count will not tell you about their body count. Find out. They've done a lot. I've heard guys ask girl, are you a virgin? The guy that asks, are you a virgin? But he's not. He just wants, he's looking for a virgin. In the find within him no be. And that's the problem for me. And to most ladies, you consider it sincerity when you start opening your mouth. Wow, my body count is, and it's not a bad thing to do. That's good. Yes, but I think that most times it has worked against you much more than helping you. Because waiting will make some of them they ask this question. They just want to find a reason why they should walk away. So that the reason why they should see you less. The reason why they should know if they will be having sex in the relationship. If because I've not done it before, if because I've done it 20 people, and then you won't come put hand for your cloth when you know they're in the mood. I'm not in, and I don't reach my turn, you know they're in the mood. Just understand these things. There are some things where you don't say the guy are player. I just want to know. I I don't need to tell you not to, um, but I think it's important to say this. When you have that question, sometimes you are dealing with a man that is not mature. Sometimes you are dealing with a man that wants to know too much about you so that he will have something to use against you. Somebody who truly loves you will feel less about it, but they can conversations can pop up naturally and you hold conversations about one or two things that have happened. But you see this how many people have you slept with questions is not something that matured, intelligent guys will be interested in. It's not. Let me talk about this is me telling you girls that turn down the question. Do not tell any guy about your body count. Before you do, they should tell you theirs. Now, most times when guys even try to tell you their body count, they are lying. They will tell you just 3 girls, 5 girls, add 50 to the numbers, please. It is not a question that is coming from someone that is mature. It is not a question you should be very happy to answer. How does that question help you? How does that question help you? If you even answer, reduce the number, because now so then they can reduce their own number too. I don't want hide mouth. I'm telling you from the depth of my heart. It's not a question that you should answer. It's not a question that will help your relationship. It's not a question from a man that is mature, that is intelligent. It's not a question from a man that has your best interest at heart. So I lock up at this point and I'm telling you, do not answer that body count question. If you agree, you take. But if you think your love the check, you open your mouth, wow. When the guys will begin they wow you, don't come on Facebook and start posting men are scum. Men are not scum. Now you go date small picking. So thank you for hanging out today. We'll drop another question. Now follow my page on Facebook. That's where we drop the question, and on Instagram and Q Baba Unlimited on Instagram, and then on Facebook, of course, you definitely get it on Q Baba. Now we post this on YouTube. The importance is on YouTube you will keep getting more and more editions. So subscribe to our channel, Talkaholic TV, for you to enjoy the Y series. We answer the most difficult questions in a way you will like it or you will not like it, but with a make point.